This is the fourth year that we've run the Engage Universities Conference, and it gets better every year. It's a great open forum for travel buyers at universities and other higher education institutions to come together and talk in an open way about the issues that really matter for people in universities. And it gives them a chance to meet with suppliers to that sector as well. We've had some fantastic speakers today. We've got some really good information in the presentations that we've had as well. We got to see the value of the data that you can get out of your program, and also some good tips on how to save money in a particularly difficult funding environment that we find ourselves in now. It's a really great day and really valuable and a good return on their investment.
People really read those T's and C's when it's sent through to them, and pretty much I think we're all guilty of doing it. You do your own holidays, do you ever read those T's and C's? And I think that's probably a no. I know I don't. I've probably never read them. I think that's probably one of the sort of areas that we came across that is worth maybe, I don't know whether other people have any views on that or how they've done it. I know we sort of didn't really have anything there. I don't know whether anyone else has found a successful way of trying to engage with them? No? Okay. Well, it's something to maybe think about, that there are options out there with all of the airlines. We're looking at the way people are buying, and people are trying to make those savings and booking, you know, not just 14 days, but even 30 days out, and still getting those benefits through air. Other sort of things that we sort of talked about, we did touch on policy. That was kind of slightly mentioned, and trying to not yeah, exactly. So we now won't touch on that. But also talking about travellers and doing their regular routes. So obviously a lot of universities tend to go to the same sort of destinations, and you know, do people get into that regular use? I'm used to flying on X carrier to go to X destination, so that's what I do. And there's that whole default way of travelling. And again, that comes then back into the re-education of, are there cheaper options? And working for a carrier as myself that's indirect to, say, some of Asia, is there actually a saving to be made by going indirect? And how do we convey that? Well, yeah, there is. And it's, again, down to time. I think that was another big thing that people were saying, came up a lot, was the time of arrival into a destination or leaving a destination to get to somewhere is quite a key issue with long haul. You know, taking flights, the overnight flights to then arrive somewhere. Yeah. No, as in the time of total flying time to then, you know, what time you leave. Is it an evening flight that then gets you in the morning to go straight off to a meeting, that kind of thing. And that's, you know, another way of sort of looking at the savings around long haul travel as well, and certainly looking, you know, the indirect options as well. And we touched upon sort of frequent flyer cards and their sort of pros and cons around them, that, you know, having those soft benefits of being able to go and use a lounge at an airport to maybe catch up with some emails, but also arriving in a destination, having the access to shower facilities, and then, you know, again, freshening yourselves up, might not have access to your hotel, so using those facilities as well. And then we sort of slightly touched upon sort of consortium deals and looking at, we were talking about the freedom of data, and looking at, you know, I sort of mentioned this before about the destinations, there's certain destinations that everyone's travelling to, and is it a way of airlines looking at that and working with the agents and the universities to put things out there that then can be taken advantage of by a number of universities, rather than opposed to maybe working with one specifically, but actually opening that up to everybody as a whole.
So can you go back to frequent flyer?
Yeah.
Because Robbie and Gordon's raised, I mean, that was a brilliant example about taking the corporate points and creating a fund for it, for research. Is that unique, or do other universities do things like that?
There's two things, Betty. I think you were referring to the corporate schemes, and you're referring to the personal
Frequent fly, yeah, there is
schemes.
two.
I accept that, but you were on the time, I was trying to get you to talk about the corporate scheme, and now if anyone uses them.
It was mentioned on our table, Durham, you were using the corporate schemes, is that right?
We